And it was at that point that the judge spoke to me openly. And she said some things to me that I didn't even know still existed in me. She spoke greatness in me. She said, do you realize you've just written a motion on your own? You filed it. You've come here on motion day. And I was terrified. When I opened the door on her motion call day, there were white men with suits on in the courtroom. And here it is. I'm a black boy that's dropped out of high school, no attorney, and I'm going to ask for my tether to be removed because it's a motion I filed. And I argued against the prosecutor. And that day, my motion was removed. But that next day, I went and got my GED. 2 days later, I went and enrolled at Wayne State University. The judge said to me, get in school, stay in school. You need to be in someone's law school. It was always a dream of mine to become an attorney and one day to sit on the bench as an officer of the court. But I thought, because of my poor choices and my poor decisions, that my life was truly over for me. I thought, you know what? I'll never be able to obtain any of my dreams and my goals and my aspirations. But luckily and thankfully, and thanks be to God, who always causes us to triumph, even in our darkest hour. I went and got my bachelor's degree from Wayne State in 3.5 years. I got my master's degree. I started substitute teaching. I then taught third grade at a charter school for a while. And then I applied to law school. And I got denied a couple times. And luckily, I went to Michigan State University for a tour. And I went on a tour with the old elementary school classmate of mine. And during that law school tour, we met one of the law school deans, who was the only African-American dean, and the diversity officer. And after our tour, they took us into their office and just had some conversations, and we just shared our experiences. And they thought that I would be a good fit in Michigan State University's law school, their conditional program. And that was a program where you had to apply, and if admitted, you had to go stay on campus for 6 weeks, and you had to take 2 main courses. We took civil procedure, and we took property, and we took a research and writing class. And at the completion of that 6 weeks, if you passed the classes, then you would be offered a full-time seat in the fall class. And I was offered a seat in that fall class.